Hey guys, so welcome back to another SAT No Calculator practice. I think we have 10, 9 or 10 questions here. So let's just get going and see what we can do. So we have system equations 2x minus y equals 8, x plus 2y equals 4. The system equation above, what is the value of x plus y? For these problems, I highly encourage you to pause them and work them yourself and then just check your answers with mine. So key thing here that we don't want to miss is really for x plus y. Okay, so I'm going to write my equations over here, x plus 2y equals 4. And I'm going to solve this by elimination, I think. So we multiply everything up top by 2. Yes, that's what I want to do. So 4x minus 2y equals 16 over x plus 2y equals 4. Just adding down, we get 5x plus 0 equals 20. So x is going to be 4. Let's just plug that in to one of these equations. I'll choose the bottom one. X plus 2y equals 4. 4 plus 2y, subbing in 4 for x, equals 4. 2y equals 0, subtracting 4 from each side, so y equals 0. So x plus y equals 4 plus 0, just plain old 4. It's going to be answer choice B. And cool. That's right. Okay. The front of a roller coaster car is at the bottom of a hill and is 15 feet above the ground. In the front of the roller coaster, if the front of the roller coaster rises at a constant rate of 8 feet per second, which of the following equations gives the height, h, in feet of the front of the roller coaster car s seconds after it starts to fail? Okay, well, first thing I know is if you're graphing height on an x-axis and time over here, which is going to be in seconds, and height, which is in feet, I know that we're going to start at a height of 15, meaning my y-intercept in my equation, y equals mx plus b, b is going to be 15. That's my y-intercept. And now we're going to increase 8 feet per second, making my slope 8. So I'm going to say 8 times x. My x values are seconds, it looks like, 8s. And then it's my y value is h or feet. So h equals 8s plus 15. It's going to give me answer choice A. Cool. So this equation is graphed in the xy plane above. How many solutions does the system equation have? Well, the solution is going to be where all 3 lines intersect. Because remember, we have 3 equations here. So we got some intersection points, but the only one where we have 3 is this one right here. And that's the only point I see where all 3 intersect. It's going to be one solution. Answer choice B. Looks good. System equation above, A is a constant if no value of x satisfies the equation with value of A. Okay, well, the first thing I'm going to do is write my equation over here. And I'm going to distribute these values on the right and hopefully make things a little more clear for me. 2ax minus 15, 8x plus 10. Okay, well, the only way I'm going to get this so no value of x satisfies the equation is if I can get rid of my x's. So I need my 2ax to equal my 8x. And that means if I'm solving for a, just divide each side by 2x. Let's cancel. A equals 4. Okay, and let's just make sure. So we have 2ax minus 15 equals 8x plus 10. Plug in 4 for a, we get 8x minus 15 equals 8x plus 10. Those 8x's would cancel. Negative 15 equals 10. Not true, no matter what x is. So I'm going to say my a value is going to have to be C, 4. Okay. RT equals TU. What is the value of x? I'm just going to draw my little lines right there. I'm going to switch up the color, I think. Let's go. Okay. So, first thing I know is that this angle is going to be equal to that angle because it's an isosceles triangle. And because of those values right there. Actually, I don't like this color. It's a little difficult to see on there. Let's go red. Okay. First thing I want to do here, I think, is going to be find what that angle is right there. So I know that 180 is the total of the, if we have a triangle with angles x, y, and z, x plus y plus z equals 180. So I know that 180 is going to equal 114 plus whatever value is in that bottom right corner and bottom left corner. They're going to be the same, so let's just call it 2x. So that would be value of x. So let's solve for x. We'd get 180 minus 114. It's going to give us 66. 2x. X equals 33. So we know that's 33. So we're a little closer. We're just filling in our lines here. Go back to blue for the next part here. If I know this is a line here, I know that this angle plus that angle will equal 180 total. So I can do 180 minus 114 again, and get that that angle is 66. Okay. Now using those three, I have same thing, 180 equals 31, 66, plus let's call this value y here, plus y. So it's 180 equals 97 plus y. That right there, yes I did. So y is going to be 83. So that angle is 83 right there. We know that the one on the bottom is going to be 83 too, by properties of vertical angles. So 33 plus 83 plus our actual x degrees equals 180 because they're all in the same triangle. It's going to give me 116 plus x equals 180. Subtract 116 from each side, x is going to be 64. Answer choice C. Cool. That was a tough one there. Quite a decent bit of work. Might have been a faster way because it did take me quite some time, but at the end of the day, I like to just draw in my pictures and just make sure I got all the information. Let's keep going. What is the solution to the set of equations above? Okay. Oh, the solution set. Okay. The square root of 2x plus 6 plus 4 plus x plus 3. I'm going to get my square root alone on one side by subtracting 4 from each side. Then I can square both sides of the equation. And we get 2x plus 6 equals x squared minus 2x plus 1. If you're not sure I did that, you can FOIL it out and check for yourself, because I just did x plus 1, squared that, so those cancel, and I squared that. Setting equal to 0, you get 4x minus 5 equals 0. By subtracting the 2x and the 6 from each side, we can factor that really easy. We know that. So then x is either going to be 5 or negative 1. Let's check our solution set here. When I'm dealing with square roots, then squaring values, there's a lot of plus or minuses involved, so I like to double check my work. 2 times 5 plus 6, square root plus 4 equals 5 plus 3. It's going to be giving square root of 16 plus 4 equals 8. 4 plus 4 equals 8. We're good. Negative 1. 2 times negative 1 plus 6, all under the square root. Plus 4 equals negative 1 plus 3. Here we're going to have square root of 4 plus 4 equals 2. And that's not going to work. We can tell that right there, because we're going to end up with 6 equals 2. Not true. So that means negative 1, big fat red X, is out of here. We're just going to be left with X equals 5. Answer choice B. Cool. A group of 202 people went on an overnight camping trip, taking 60 tents. So we have 202 people, 60 tents. And the tents can hold 4 or 2 people each. Assuming all tents were filled to capacity and each person got to sleep in a tent, exactly how many tents were 2-person tents? So I think the fastest way to do this here might just be by, we could probably make a system of equations or an equation to solve for this, but the first thing I think to do is let's just plug and chug and see what we can get here. So we have 30 in the 2-person tent, 30 times 2 plus 30 times 4, because we would have 30, because we have 60 tents total, that means we'd have 30 tents times the 4 people in the 4-person tent. It's going to give me 60 plus 120 plus 180. Nope, that doesn't work. Let's try answer choice B here. We have 20 people in 2-person tents, meaning we have 40 4-person tents. 40 plus 160 equals 200, really close. Let's put 19 people in the 2-person tent. 41 left in the 4-person tent. That should be an equal sign. Equals, well, 19 times 2. Ooh, that's a toughie. 38 plus 164. Do some math in my head real quick here. That's going to give me, now you have 202. Yep, so that's good. We're looking for answer choice C there. All right. To the following equivalent to A plus B over 2 squared, which is going to be A plus B over 2. Okay, well, we can do this real quick by FOILing. Do one there and one there. So A squared plus AB over 2. So another one there, let's go there and there, plus A times B over 2 plus B squared over 2 times 2 is 4. Okay, cool. So let's combine our like terms here. We'll switch up the color one more time because why not? A squared plus 2AB over 2. 2's are going to cancel. Plus B squared over 4. A squared plus just AB plus B squared. Where is that? Any of our answer options? Looks like it is. Let's choice D. Boom. Just that easy, guys.